How do you get Yirat Shamayim in 1 second?
Start. Not 1 second.
1 second.
Right.
1 second. 1 second. You want Yirat Shamayim in 1 second?
But without being...
Without you being Talmid Chacham.
Like the Haredi that's walking in the roads, like you explained before.
Live your life with one question in mind all the time. According to the Torah, allowed, not allowed. That's it. Operate your life that way. Meaning, you only go to XYZ place if it's allowed. If it's not allowed, it's not a question of should I or should I not go. You only do business with Mr. Jones if it's allowed to do, not if it's profitable to do. There's a lot of allowed, not allowed. The point being is that a person must learn halacha, must learn musar, must learn chumash, must learn all of these different things in order to not only know what's allowed, what's not allowed, but also how to start having a Jewish mind where you're able to figure it out simply by the basic foundation that you're learning. I know you guys think I know a lot, but you have to also understand that a lot of what you ask, sometimes I understand the answer while I'm giving it to you. But this is hard to explain in itself, but the point being is that it's once you understand basics of allowed and not allowed, you can build a lot on top of it. But if you don't understand allowed, not allowed, then everything is like, doesn't make any sense. There's no rhyme or reason for anything. So if you operate your life in such a way where you only move, any move, if it's allowed, and as long as it's not allowed, it's not even a question of whether you do it or not. It's not a consideration. If that's the way you operate your life, that's the beginning of Yirat Shamayim. That's the beginning of Yirat Shamayim.
So do what you know first, and then questions build on that.
Question you're always going to have. But you have to ask questions about things that are relevant to now. Not relevant. Someday in the future I may have 17 kids, and if my wife asks me, what do you think? Should we have another one? Like, if you're not even married yet and you don't have any kids, don't ask that question. Because it's not relevant. Like, ask a question that's relevant today. Like, if hey, listen, I want to go to this deli to go buy coffee. But it's not kosher deli. But I don't know, maybe the coffee is. Can I go or can I not go? That's a question that's relevant to today. Why? Because you're outside the deli, you want coffee, and he happens to have coffee over there. Can I go? Can I not go? Allowed? Not allowed. Not allowed, by the way. But the point being is, you can buy the coffee that's in his refrigerator that has a kosher sign on it. That's not a problem. But the coffee that he's making that's fresh coffee, if it's not a kosher place, not allowed. Why is it not allowed? Because there's certain ingredients that can be in there that can be problematic and so on and so forth. Now, can you find a rabbi that is lenient and says that even that's allowed? Sure you can. But do you really want to play with leniencies your whole life? Like, you have to understand, there are certain battles you should fight. And in certain battles, don't bother. Like, you're really going to battle over coffee? Like, you want to go up to Shamayim, and they're going to ask you a question like, hey, Steve, why'd you drink that coffee? Like, you actually want to have that question in Shamayim? Like, I don't know. I want to go up to Shamayim and they don't ask me anything. I just want to say, pass, like a cow. Pass. That's it. Don't ask me a question. Don't talk to me. Just tell me. Can I go to Gan Eden? Yes. Okay. That's it. No, I didn't do nothing. I wasn't nothing. Forget. Just let me go there. Can I just go there? I don't want to talk to nobody. You actually want to go up to Shamayim and they ask you in Shamayim, hey, that coffee. Why did you drink it? You want to have... Oh, well, because the rabbi over here said in Shiur that maybe you could rely on... You want to have the debate in Shamayim? Are you out of your mind? The less time at the Bet Din, the better. No question. Why would you fight that battle? Oh, it's leniency. There are certain things you got to fight. There are certain things that you want to go for the leniency. There are certain things that you need to do certain things. But not for that, not for stupid coffee. You understand? So choose your battles right. Same thing with marriage, same things with chinuch of kids. There are certain things you have to put your foot down, and there are certain things it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And I try to teach this to people all the time, but I don't know, it's almost like there's like a certain blockage or something with certain people. They just keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. It's like, tum, like just, ugh. Like I told you 5 times, stop telling her she's a bad cook. It's not going to make her a better one. Like, shush. If you don't like her cooking, eat before you get home and just pretend like you're eating her food. What can you tell you? I don't know, like, just, I don't know, like, stop telling her she's a bad cook. She keeps crying every day, every week. Stop it. She's going to divorce you in the end because of food. Like, are you, something wrong with you? But that's it. I don't know. Certain people, they just have to, like, It's like something's wrong with them. They have to, like, make a point. Fight every battle. Don't fight every battle. Certain battles are not worth it. Certain battles are not worth it. So, same thing with Torah. Certain battles are not worth it. Certain leniencies are not worth it. Sometimes you need a leniency. That's when you go to the rabbi. That's Talmid Chacham, knows what he's doing, and he'll tell you if you're allowed, not allowed. Certain things you have to have. You know, I've had times where people called me and tell me, listen, can I not fast during such and such fast? And I told them yes, 100%. Or they tell me, listen, can I fast? And I would tell them not allowed to fast. I would force them to be lenient. I would force certain people to be lenient in certain things. No, you're not allowed to fast. No, but I really want to, Rabbi, I can do it. No, you're not allowed. Not allowed to fast. Like sometimes you have to be lenient for some people because some people are more stringent on themselves than they need to be. So you have to know when is time to be lenient, when is time not to be lenient. But you have to pick your battles. You can't just like constantly, press on one button over and over again and think it's going to be good. It's not. There's a time to be lenient. There's a time to be stringent. There's a time that you have to take care of yourself. You're probably trying to figure out why would I tell somebody not to fast. Yirat, not Yirat. Yirat, no, it's actually spelled the same way. Spelled the same way. Yirat Shamayim v'yar'ah. It's the C. Yes, it's spelled the same way.
People are thinking Yirat Shamayim as fear.
It is fear.
But it's not. But it's also maybe because the words are the same. Maybe it's like seeing what it is. Am I supposed to walk around scared, like scared, constantly paranoid?
Constantly scared to death.
Constantly paranoid.
Constantly. Not paranoid. Constantly acknowledging that the Creator is right next to you and He's watching you about to sin. You're about to say to some girl, and a Kadosh Baruch Hu is right there. Are you going to whistle? You're really going to whistle? I'm right here. You're going to whistle? You're supposed to be scared to death. Scared to death. You're going to whistle at one of my daughters like she's a dog? And he has a sword in his hand. And it's at your neck. And you think about that stuff, and you say, oh, no, I don't want to whistle. You know what? I forgot how to whistle. I forgot how to see, too. Forgot how to see. A person understands that. Chachamim say that a person should think of the malach hamavit on top of his neck with a sword at all times. And if he says, no, I don't feel it. Oh, that's because you already cut off your head. It's already because you're spiritually dead. So a person should be scared at all times of the Creator. But again, also know that the Creator knows that you have certain desires, you have certain weaknesses, and He rewards you for overcoming them. He rewards you for overcoming them. You're not just doing it for no reason. But again, you have to take HaKadosh Baruch Hu seriously. You can't play games with Him. You can't go and just decide to make your own rule book and I'll deal with it later type of mentality. It won't work out so well for you, not in this world, not in the next. And that's really the goal for all of these shiurim. It's just to simply have that basic sense of gratitude to Hashem, fear of Hashem, shame of sinning, and a desire to be good. That's really the ultimate goal, is the desire to be good. If we desire to be good, we'll succeed. If we desire not to be good, we're already succeeding, unfortunately. The Sed Hashem will all succeed in doing good, wanting to be good, and sanctifying HaKadosh Baruch Hu's name, bring more Kedusha to the world. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.
B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh v'Natzliach, we're very excited to offer you the new Bezrat Hashem app 3.0. It's a newer, faster app, full of Torah, lots of Kedusha by the shiurim that we do, myself, Rabbi Ephraim, Rav Chaim, where you'll have also newer features where you're able to use the app while you're using other applications on your phone. You'll be able to share the lectures directly from the app. You'll be able to donate online and support our Kiruv and our Torah work that we're doing. And the most exciting feature is that you'll be able to actually ask questions directly on the app and get answers from the rabbis directly from the app. This is something unprecedented, and Baruch Hashem will be able to offer it. Thank you again for all of your support. Check it out. Make sure you have the kosher Torah that will re-energize your neshama each and every single day. Call to B'chava Tzlacha.